Hi guys, welcome to the Philippines, and this is a Suzuki Multicab imported from Japan. They come in pieces and they build them here in the Philippines. And yeah, we're going to go over it because James is thinking about, he's on the camera at James and Karen Vlogs, or James and Karen Adventures, and they're thinking about getting one. So I recommended this when I first met James, and I still recommend it. It's a 4x4. Don't go nothing but 4x4. And I'm just going to have James ask me questions because he's curious about it, and I'm going to go ahead and answer them. So if you want to go ahead and ask me some questions, James.
Well, one of the big turnoffs, Chuck, is on going down the highway at highway speed. I've noticed back in Belete, a lot of these multi-cab types, I haven't paid attention to the type. A lot of them are really slow. But following you home yesterday, you were doing about 70 kilometers per hour, and that's fast enough. With a, you got the kernel in the bed, and you got all your groceries, and the road is tore up, and you're moving along really good. You're keeping pace with the traffic flow. And this one, I like this model that you have here because it's very streamlined. It's very basic and it's very functional, easy to repair.
So you're wondering about speed, James?
Yeah, I see you were doing 70 yesterday.
That's norm. 70 is pretty norm, but we've had it like 110, 115.
You've had this thing, the 115?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Jerson, my driver, he'll drive. You know, like when he goes to pick up the kernel and talk about it, average is about 100. So yeah, it cruises just like it's got 3 cylinders, three little mice under the hood, and they're just chugging away. And yeah, and it's a 4-wheel drive. My biggest thing with you getting one is you get a 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
I agree.
It's made by it's made by Multicab, but it's actually just a Suzuki. So it's a Suzuki by Multicab, but everything in it bilateral with Suzuki. So you can get all aftermarket parts. These are aftermarket tires if you want to show them. Now they come, the 4x4s come with like a meaty snow looking tire, you know, and they hum. They're like, whoa, going down the highway. So you'll definitely want to put tubeless, go with tubeless tires and a higher grade, and usually you just get the rim with it, and then you got 4 spares. So we have a spare underneath the back, and then we also have 4 more spares, you know, when that one goes bad. And yeah, I love these tires, and it's smoother. It doesn't sing going down. But yeah, average is about 60 to 70. But it's not because it can't do it. It can do it. It can go. I bet you it goes over 120 kilometers. The issue is the roads, and you've drove the roads here. They're very rough. There's potholes in the middle of nowhere, and yeah, it's a road thing. Draw to the conditions of the road, not the vehicle. But this is 4-wheel driving, and it can go anywhere. And we use it. We basically purchased this for the construction of the house. So it was part of the 80K. If you've seen James and Karen's video on my house, this was. And we paid a little over $3,000 for it after used, and like I said,
$3,000 US.
Yeah, $3,000 US.
And how many years have you had it?
We're going on 7 now.
So you've had this truck for 7 years?
Yeah, and I really now if you look at the truck. It's in immaculate shape.
Yeah, it is. It's in great shape.
I take very good care of my stuff. So we have a car wash right down the road, so you won't notice much rust on here. I take really good care of my equipment and my tools to my truck, because this is a tool. So yeah, it'll be 10 years old, and it'll look just like it. I mean, right now it almost looks like when we got it.
Yeah, it looks pretty dang good. So how many kilometers do you think you put on it?
Oh Lord, I don't go by kilometers, so I wouldn't know. But I'll tell you what's on it. Should I tell you what's on it?
Does it actually work? The odometer still functional?
It works.
Oh, that's crazy.
489. I don't know if that's the trip or that's the trip. So it has I think 158,000.
158,000. Okay.
Kilometers.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
But yeah, so
how much weight you carrying with this thing?
We've hauled over a ton in this thing.
Yeah.
Now
did you say over a ton?
Over a ton. So I've really got after the guys. They burnt the clutch out.
Okay.
So because everything had to be hauled up the hill by hand.
Yeah.
So they got lazy one day, and they were going to load this thing. So they loaded her down, man, with concrete and everything. And they all day up and down the hill, backing up. And they were you know, they were riding the clutch.
Uh-huh,
Get up, and I come back and from Cebu,
Clutch is
and
smoking.
there was no clutch left. So I couldn't get it to start because I couldn't push, you know, and so I had to roll start it to get it to start and go down. And there was no stopping. It was throw it in neutral to stop. But yeah, they burnt. So it's had a clutch in it, and it's had injectors in it too. So we put new injectors in it as well.
Parcel delivery. Okay, so the clutch and the injectors are new. How about the engine? Has the engine had any major work?
Nope, we just do the maintenance, only the injectors on the engine, and we just the clutch on the tranny, and we just do maintenance. You know, we're really thorough about changing the oil and about every 4 miles. Hey. And yeah, that's my. If anybody wants a dog, I got one for free. The little brown one. So yeah.
What you're telling me is, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense if you're an expat to buy one of these.
Now, I bought one of these. For one thing, the construction, it's not too big, not too small, but I bought it to blend. So the locals buy these.
Yeah.
So or you can show them. That's my neighbor's outfit.
That's a big thing with me.
There's another local.
It's important to blend. What you just said, that's a big point. It's important to blend.
Yeah, he's an electrician, so he drives that.
You don't want a truck that's like better than the mayor or better than the governor. No,
you want
what
out. You want to become part of the people.
That's right. You want what the average Filipino has. You want to blend in. You're not coming here to show off.
No.
The people that are, those are the ones that get in trouble. They're the ones that end up on the plane back after a year or so.
Know, you drive a brand new whatever. I mean, these nice Ford Raptors or what's the Toyota?
The Hilux.
The Hilux.
Yeah.
You're gonna. In fact, we've had a guy. He was a pilot, retired here in Leyte, and he actually got ambushed, and they don't, you know, I won't even say, we'll just change the subject, but he had a Raptor, you know, he was a showboat, flashing his money, and he did not last very long.
That's the quickest way to get in trouble here, and what you want is functional, though. You want a high degree of functionality and cost effectiveness, so this is
it, man. I'm telling you, James, you need...
Yeah, I'm convinced. You've convinced me.
You need one.
I need to find a model like this, and it's definitely worthwhile.
Now, I got this. I will recommend you don't buy these things used. Buy them used from dealers.
Okay.
Because you'll never get the paperwork. You'll never get the registration.
Yeah.
This thing took 3 years, even through a dealership, to get the plate.
That's just
3
wild.
years.
So you've actually got a plate. I'm going to crawl under it a little bit and just look at your suspension, show everybody what it looks like. So have you had to do any part to the drive line?
Nope, nothing on the U-joints or the drivetrain or anything.
All that time, all that weight, your drive line, your differential, your U-joints are still holding up. You got a pretty good, generous-sized fuel tank on there, too.
The fuel lasts quite a while, too. Several trips to the farm and back. Or we can make 2 trips to Ormuc and back, and that's about an hour and 40 minutes or hour and a half away.
So we're here in the Philippines, in the salt air, and your hangers for your springs and everything, the corrosion is like almost non-existent under there.
Well, we do live in a province.
Yeah.
But other than, now that's something I will say too.
There's salt all over the roads, even out here in the province.
James, I will say this. Buy Japan, man. Buy Japan. Because Japan lasts, that's why I love Honda. Look at there's a Honda bike right there. That's my workers.
Yeah.
And you bought a Honda. If you buy these, like these off-brands of Chinese off-brands, not saying that they won't last. There's my neighbor. So anyway, if you buy these off-brands, Chinese, that the steel in them seems to just disappear.
That's a good point.
I have an ATV up there that it isn't even well, it's probably 4 years old now, but in 2 years, everything was gone. It just disappeared.
Yeah, that's like the vehicles in the U.S. and the Midwest. A lot of our domestic production, they tend to turn into nothing, dust.
It is, and here it's like 100 times the humidity, or I'm going to say 10.
That's why I'm looking under there, and I'm like,
times.
How is that even possible, that there's no
Japan,
corrosion under there?
It's the way they paint. I don't know if they, what that special way, powder coating, the way they paint, the way they put things. They already know how to make metal last. And I'm not saying that the Japanese steel is better than, but it's definitely sealed up better.
Surface treatments,
yeah. This is definitely better.
So I'm gonna get a look at the front end now. I'm gonna crawl under the front a little bit here. I'm just the lack of corrosion is just shocking to me. Yeah, just a little bit of not deep surface penetration here, but pretty much it's all clean. There's no, for as long as you've had this thing, it just looks amazing. How about the shocks and all? What do we got for shocks? Just
We're
springs
gonna
under
get
here?
New ones. They're okay. But they're worn out. They are worn out.
How about your power steering? No problems, no leaks?
No problems with the power steering or any of that. No problems at all with anything.
You don't have any. There's no grease fittings on here, though, are there? They're sealed. They're sealed
Yeah, I
joints.
think everything's sealed.
They're all
under
sealed. Then
seal
it's-
bearings,
All right. All right. Look,
which is great for me. You know,
looking
you don't
good.
you don't have.
You want?
Yeah, I would actually. I would like to have grease works on a lot of stuff, but yeah, this is. Let me show you. Now the engine looks a little bit rough.
Yeah, I was going to say, can you pop the hood? Let's look under the
There's
hood.
no hood on here. It's under the seat.
Okay.
Please sit on the engine.
It's not too much trouble. Let's
So
have a
it's
look.
got and I know it's a little messy in here, but it's okay because we just got back from Ormond. So this little latch here, this is my driver for his back. So I have a driver. Actually, I have two drivers, and my wife has a DL2, a driver's license, but and it might look a little rough, the engine, but it is well maintained. Inside's what counts.
You keep up on your oil changes?
Yeah.
Here in
all
the
the
Philippines,
time,
I noticed
all
that
the
the
time.
locals will often neglect the air filter and the oil
Well, that's
oil
how
change.
you get to the engine and to check the oil.
Okay, it is a tiny engine. I can't even believe you're getting that much speed out of that sucker.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Wow.
there ain't much truck here, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
There's really not much truck
It
here.
gets the job done, though.
Not much truck here and then under here, make sure, because I had to take that battery out for my generator.
People in the comments and the colonel, everybody's suggesting that I get one. But
No,
seeing is different from actually, in theory. I've seen you go down the road yesterday with your load of groceries, and seeing it in person, it's very durable and it's effective.
This was the local ambulance for the barangay when I moved here. So
Uh-huh.
we didn't have a ambulance. Can you see that? No, they must have it out. But there is a multi-cab, like the colonel ordered a multi-cab van.
Yeah.
And yeah, but yeah, so it's like our ambulance. We got a multi-cab ambulance that looks just like this, except it's the little van.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's it.
All right. Well,
Hey, hold on. We got
One more
to
thing?
show. Much more to show.
okay.
Let me see. And everything works. I mean, when you and like I told people that order these in, because what you do is you order them and then they build them out of a bunch of parts.
Okay.
So like I told everybody. Now here's under the front. So you got your washer fluid and your coolant level and brake. So
Pretty
a
standard
radiator.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
which isn't warm at all. Here's one of the, now let's go over some downfalls with the most. Here's the light lens. See how it's
Yeah.
tarnished?
Faded. Yeah.
Now this was completely clear 7 years ago.
Okay. That was okay.
So we will replace that, but we're going to upgrade to the next size up. So at that time, well, I don't know if we'll keep this or if we'll get rid of it or what. I just don't know for sure what we're going to do with this particular multi-cab. I just soon just keep it for the workers, honestly.
Yeah. It's too useful to let go
It
of.
is too useful. Yeah, but it's been an awesome little ride. And his name's Hercules, by
Okay.
the way. We always name everything, so we named him Hercules, the little truck that could.
Cool.
So yeah, and he's been a dream come true. He's been a blessing. And then you want to get these blind spot.
Yeah.
Because Filipinos are known to pull behind you
Yeah. The motorcycles.
to get run over.
Yeah.
Just to get run
To
over.
get right over.
Yeah, for money.
Well.
They do. It's entrapment.
Okay.
So yeah. So no, I just tell it how it is, bro. So yeah. So you want to get these blind spot mirrors, and they also
right.
for security too.
All right.
They're my security as well. You
Yeah.
guys,
For
you
security.
guys can figure it out.
Yep.
But they are security, and yeah. So
You got to check your 6.
yeah. Now yeah. That, like the Fox says, got your back. We say got your 6 in in America, and it comes with this little headache rack. There's no aftermarket parts on here except the wheels. Now I got a little bit wider and a little bit bigger wheel, but that's it. But with the potholes here, you want a bigger wheel
Yep.
because the little wheels,
Yep.
you hit them potholes, you feel it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it had much bigger tires than that thing on it. That little.
Okay.
little
Well,
tiny
that's
wheel.
good information to know.
Yeah, so you'll want to get aftermarket tires, and that's.
Did it change the gear ratio?
No, didn't
Did
change
the wheels,
anything.
are they bigger? Are they
It didn't change.
the rims, the tires
No,
wider?
It didn't change anything. I mean, speedometer still works
Okay.
fine. And,
Okay.
And I've never. We have been pulled over one time for no seatbelts, but that was my driver, and that was basically entrapment.
Yeah, it was me.
So, and it was the colonel was
The colonel's
in the back.
fault.
He was in the back. So, that's the colonel, by the way. Colonel's Chronicles, and James and Karen Adventures is doing the camera, and I'm doing the Bellis Traveler Farming in the Philippines is doing the truck, because
All right.
we've had this truck and we've had it from construction to farm to, so now it's more farm now. So we will load this thing to the hilt and take it to the farm and offload it and do our trek with all the stuff. And yeah, it's been a great
Awesome little
truck.
tool, affordable and durable tool for you.
Great little vehicle.
Yeah.
I've ridden in it
Yeah.
many times.
Yeah, the two of you have sold me on the multi-cab, and all the commenters that we get on our vlog,
And it's
they've been a good suggestion.
See, like these come down, James showed us. These things pop.
Oh, so you can load?
So
They drop.
I wouldn't do it now.
Okay, yeah, okay, I see it. Very handy.
They drop sides.
They make it they make it a great little truck.
Okay.
There's so much you could do with this.
Yep. All right, you want to
Okay.
wrap it?
Yep,
I think
we'll
we're
wrap
good.
it up. Thanks, guys, for stopping in.
Bellis Traveler, farming in the Philippines. They come. It's good. There's a nice house. Building, whatever it is. Lots of bougainvillea. Such a beautiful country. It's stalled.